to the stage. You've seen him drinking alone all over Burbank. Give it up for John Fahy!
What's up, fuckers? Let's get weird. So you guys are saying I see this bloated gentleman on stage. I bet he's a good time and daddy. I bet he's got no pain, no tragedy in his life. Wrong! Don't judge me. 32 years of age, I got 2 dead parents. It's okay, it was a long time ago, I'm fine. I'm gonna tell you guys this. You're gonna have to walk with me on this, okay? It's gonna take a little open-mindedness from you guys, okay? It's not that bad. Because here's what's up. Like, there's nobody around to tell me to stop drinking every day. You know what I mean? Nobody I have to answer to, you know? Like, I'll be driving down the road, you know, going past a CVS, Walgreens, etc. And the sign outside will say some shit like, "Don't forget about Mother's Day," and I'm like, whatever. Just keep fucking driving. You know? But what'll happen is on Mother's Day is I'll get like a card from some like well-meaning relative, like my aunt or whatever, and I'll open up the card and it'll be like, "I know it's Mother's Day and you're probably thinking about your mom right now." It's like, no, I wasn't. You just reminded me. Don't do that. Inappropriate. For all intents and purposes, you just sent me a card that said, "Hey, remember when your mom died? That was fucked up." Don't fucking do it, you know? I don't understand why people place all this importance on remembering. When did forgetting become the bad guy? You know? The worst part of the hangover is when you remember every fucking embarrassing atrocity you committed the night before. You know, all the people of dubious attractiveness. You thought it was a good idea to diddle their goodie parts or whatever. It's never good. Fuck remembering. Forgetting is the best. I'll tell you guys this. If I ever get Alzheimer's, don't tell me shit. Don't fucking bring it back. Don't tell me whatever, because now I gotta redo. I can start again. And you know what? If I get Alzheimer's, you guys aren't gonna have to tell me anything. I'm gonna look at my car, my North Hollywood apartment, my bank account, and I'm gonna be like, who was this asshole? This guy did not have it together, you know? This guy has a closet full of medium-sized shirts. And he's not much of a medium. This guy doesn't know how to live properly. I'll tell you how good forgetting is, and I'll tell you how good getting fucked up is. Here's what's up. I've been doing comedy for 8 months, right? And because I'm eternally cruising, right? Sky high on weed and alcohol, as far as I know, I've never had a bad set. That's how good that shit is. I believe it's important to always be cruising. You know what I mean? Always. Not getting fucking crazy ass mental drunk. You know what I mean? You gotta level off, you know? You gotta get there and then you maintain. You maintain. You know what I'm saying? Don't go overboard. Don't be greedy. Don't be crazy. Pilots don't just fucking race toward the sun. They fucking level off and then they go to Europe. You know? They're not gonna get, you know? You gotta do it. You gotta don't be greedy. It's very important. You know, but like the forgetting thing, like this is how like everything we do in life is to forget, you know? Everything. Especially the things we love. We all do these things to forget one thing, that one day we're gonna die. Like my parents from before, remember them? We do everything to forget that we're gonna die, especially the things we love. Like never in my life have I been cruising in and out of a lady's genitalia and thought to myself, one day that sneaky ass Grim Reaper's gonna get me, man. It never occurs to me. Not one time when I'm cruising, not once. Always be cruising, ABC. Always. It alleviates all kinds of challenges, adversity, whatever. Like, I'll give you an example. I used to live in Florida, right? We used to have hurricanes on the regular, you know? And we would batten down the damn hatches, board up the windows, whatever, you know? And I'd be like, all right, let's get fucked up now. You know, we did our best. Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen, you know? Those people that fucking fucking wrote that song, Que Sera, Sera, whatever will be, those were not sober people. Because when you're sober, you're like, oh my God, anything can happen at any time. But when you're cruising, everything's good. Everything, you know? Now, I live in California, right? And we don't have hurricanes that I know of. Do we have hurricanes? I don't know. I moved here like 8 months ago. Whatever. Listen. So we don't have hurricanes here. We have earthquakes, right? Yeah. And earthquakes can just fucking pop up out of nowhere. With hurricanes, you get great advance notice when they're coming. So what do? Be drunk all the time, right? Always be cruising. ABC. That's how you do it. I'll tell you really why I'm drunk all the time. Because I'm scared to be alive. It's just scary to be alive. You know what I mean? Like, I'll give you an example. I was driving up to this wonderful place, and I was in the parking garage, right? And I go around the corner, and there's a man. And I was like, fuck. You know? Because it's never good when there's suddenly a man. Because men, famous for murder and rape. You know what I mean? Never ever good when there's suddenly a man, you know? If somebody's telling you a story, you know, and they're like, so like, I'm going into my apartment, right? And I got my key like halfway in. And out of the corner of my eye, I see this dude. You're like, fuck! There was a dude? What the fuck did he want? Damn it! Don't tell me the rest of this shit. You know? If somebody said there was a woman, you'd be like, thank God there was somebody reasonable there. Sort this fucking mess out. You know? That's not really true. If somebody said there was a woman, I'd be like, alright. But that's me being a man. I'm being part of the problem right now. You know? I know some of you contrary audience members might say, well, one time some lady did some crazy shit. You know? Yeah, overall, overarching history, maybe once in a great, often while, a lady does something violent and crazy. But on the whole, violence is kind of a sausage fest. It's every so often a lady goes crazy, does something really wacky and wild with the violence. But even when it happens, I suspect she's got at least half a testicle smuggled up there somewhere. Four of the scariest words that can ever be uttered by human beings are, there was a man. The four scariest words possible to be uttered by human beings are, daddy no, daddy don't. But even then, the problem is there was a man. It's always bad when there's a man. It's crazy. Am I out? Is that me? All right, I'm out of here, people. My name is John Fahy.
Give it up for TMI.